All right, and with that, we're about to get underway here. Our first match of the card, we have Mathew Brondi up against Lee Sherman. And I'm going to kick it to the captain, as always. Captain, referee Ben, taking us underway. Mathew Brondi versus Lee Sherman.
This is actually Lee's debut here at HCS.
Absolutely. Lee making his debut. Matt Brondi, an HCS vet, was on our pod earlier this week, and we're going to see him later in the card today because he's also competing with Asbury Park Jiu-Jitsu's team later on.
That's great.
So nice little warm-up for him. Mathew in the all-black, Lee in the white and blue.
Matt just going right in for it,
Absolutely.
aggressive with the inside space and then the pummels.
Great little example for our new setup. We have more wall than we did in the other space. So the wall, the cage that's on the other side, both in play as long as they remain in bounds. So we're going to see more of that action, we think, as we continue here in this space. Shot attempt here from Brondi.
Ooh, Sherman has a guillotine.
Right in the guard there.
Closed guard guillotine and trying to work a high elbow. It's kind of hard to finish guillotines usually when they're one-armed, but Sherman's doing a good job trying to control, but Brondi escapes.
Fighting the wrist there. Trying to use that double to clear his guard, and he does.
Fantastic control. But Sherman has those like really long legs and really flexible hips, so he's able to kind of do these motions to kind of get out of bad positions, I guess, in the sense of passing. But
And what we love to see from our competitors on bottom, very active underneath there, not just hanging out.
absolutely, yeah. Nothing's worse than a guard stall. Looks like Brondi here is working some sort of like front headlock or maybe a Darce position, but oh. I'm really liking the patience aspect of this match right now, right? Like both competitors trying to be very patient in their submission attempts and their movement, very deliberate as
Brondi takes the back.
Yeah.
It's always when you start talking about something,
I
they
know,
always
right?
change it up on you. That's the broadcaster's curse.
I'd like to talk to management about this, please.
Sherman doing a good job remaining calm.
So with the eagle eye view, it's actually pretty cool because you kind of see Brondi's left hand working in to try to control Sherman's left hand, essentially to remove that hand fight.
He's getting close there.
I think he has the choke locked in with the right arm. Looks like, yep. It's not really under the chin. It's kind of like chin strapping a little bit.
Sherman doing a good job fighting that off. But yeah, this angle is definitely giving us a good view of Brondi working back and forth, trying to find his way underneath.
Yep, and Sherman doing a really great job defending the choke 2-on-1. Really great fundamentals, great basics on how to actually survive back attacks.
And of course, in our rule set, Brondi dominating a little early here with positions, but he's got a minute and 25 in that submission. Otherwise, we're going to overtime.
Could this be the first overtime of the day?
They did have an unfair advantage being also the first of everything of the day, so it'd be a little mean of them to take everything.
I know, right? The audacity. We're at the 1 minute mark here. Brondi still hunting for the back. Sherman keeping very calm and collected. Brondi has those like motorcycle grips against Sherman's wrists over here. I guess to bait him to move or bait him for like some sort of like hip switch in order for him to kind of open up.
Now, even if he isn't able to find the submission here, but as he works for it as I talk about it, this would be good experience for Brondi for those overtime periods when he has to make decisions, but he doesn't need it.
He doesn't need it.
Drops the hammer, of course, as always, broadcaster's curse. Mathew Brondi drops the hammer, winner by submission. Great work from him there.
Yeah, excellent.
And if you're Asbury Park Jiu-Jitsu, your team's got to be excited to have him on your roster for later today.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's exactly what we're looking for, what teams are looking for when we're selecting competitors, right? Somebody who can finish within the rule set, finish within the time.
Absolutely.
And Brondi gets the job done.
Mathew Brondi drops the hammer, winner by rear naked choke.